and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars.
Hey guys, welcome back. Be sure to check out the show notes at the bottom of this recording because I usually have a lot of cute little tidbits along the way, and you also get to follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth Magical Garden. All the information will be down below. Hi, my name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, welcome back to the podcast. It is a beautiful, sunny, hot day. I took such liberty staying outside all day. I put on my linen fisherman's hat. I had on a beautiful cotton dress that I bought a couple of years ago with puff sleeves. I put on my sarong and I was out. I had my fruit. I had all my fixings. I even brought my chair that I bought from Amazon. It's this cute little chair. I remember I did write an article and I included the chair. I'll definitely be doing a what I love or what I can't live without, so to speak, in terms of the things. Because if you are like me, and you like to perch, you like to travel, you like to do the things, you find yourself in areas that, you want to still feel comfortable. I personally feel having certain things in your arsenal just make your nature walk, sitting in nature, even sweeter. And if you are blessed to live in a city, you know what I talk. We have to create the vibe. So this chair that I brought today did its thing. I believe I paid $100 for this chair. It folds up nicely. The hardware is nice. And it's kind of weird because you would think because of the hardware, it's a little more heavier, but it's not. So definitely, if you're looking for something like that, be sure to check it out. We have a couple of things to get into. So once again, I was dealing with some mic issues. I don't know if it's me. I think I'm having a hard time with the buttons that I'm supposed to press in synchronizing the recording. But anyway, I feel like I'm getting a hold of it now. There's still some snafus, but we have to move along as life permits. So today is hot. I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to go out regardless. I mean, it's not the best weather, especially if you're doing things. You want to be mindful. We have to be mindful of how we exert ourselves in this heat. And I said to myself, I need all the breeze, because at this point they had to lower the voltage, which makes sense. So the ACs is doing just enough to say okay, but I just like to go outside. I like to go outside, bear the heat. I make sure I have fruit with me. I make sure I have something to drink. And I just allow myself to sweat, feel the heat, while also feeling how it feels when a breeze passes by, right? This is healthy. It's good to open your pores when you can. And as we get up of age, we need that good vitamin D. Although I wasn't sitting directly under the sun, I was blessed to find a spot that had the trees interlock a certain type of way, so I wasn't hit with the rays. It came in a little bit, but not to the point where I felt uncomfortable. So I'm very grateful for that. And it just got me thinking, when did we get to a space where everything had to feel so comfortable? You know what I mean? If we're not comfortable, I'm not doing it. If it caused me to sweat too much, I'm not doing it. If I'm exhausted after I do the thing, I'm not doing it. And really take it in and experience life in a fantastic way. You take so much off the table when you are married to any one concept. I truly believe so. So I've been keeping it sexy on my own. And I also want to talk about relationships, and around this time, especially when it comes to being in your mid-age, 50 and up, it can be a little tricky. A lot of people are coming out of marriages. A lot of people are either coming out of relationships, whether it's a loss, whether it's you broke up. There's so many different weird dynamics that we find ourselves in, especially in this time of our lives. I know for me, I'm working on like guys dating. I'm just pinching my way. And even with that, I'm being candid because it's an area that needs attention as well. You know, we have so many different areas in our life where we would rather not give attention to, but they're there and they should be paid attention. I feel like there's always a learning lesson, and when you are directed in a particular way, even if it's uncomfortable, if it makes you uncomfortable, 9 times out of 10 you should walk through that door. There is a saying that goes, if it doesn't scare you, don't do it. You're wasting your time. So if you're scared to do the thing, 9 times out of 10, it's because you're supposed to do it. It's weird, right? I don't know about you, but there's a lot of things that I'm still learning and coming to terms with. I don't think that you ever get over being like awkward in that way. Like you would think like after you was a kid, we learned the ropes, we became adults, we started doing adult things. But I feel like there's a learning curve that has to be spoken about when you get back into the thing. Those same, the same way that you felt like when you was younger is the same things that show up. This is who you are, right? So I just want to like shed some light on that. And if you are in an area in your life and you find yourself feeling awkward and having to be in certain elements, give energy to certain ways in certain areas in your life that you haven't visited, or maybe even thought you would never have to revisit. Yeah, you're not alone. It could feel awkward, it could feel funny, but you know what? You get points because you're choosing in the spite, I should say, in the spite thereof, you are choosing to move forward. You are choosing shield and sword in tow. That's something that really needs to be celebrated, especially as we are getting older. We need all the celebration that we can. We need to cheer each other on because we're so, first of all, we pop in. Okay. I feel like if you was born in the 70s, it's just a flex there and there's no denying it. And I am coming to understand we're just aging gracefully. Aging, yes, but gracefully. That's how it's going. And lean into that energy. Allow that to give you confidence. Remember where you came from. Remember who you are. When you are approaching areas in your life that you don't feel the most confident in, or even you find yourself to be fearful to be in it, remember you have wisdom. You've been here before. You've conquered that dragon before. You know what I mean? So this is just another excuse me, it's just another dragon. Anyway, guys, we can see what I love to watch. Okay, dare I say Game of Thrones? Okay. Anyway, guys, remember to check all the links down below. Will you be privy with all the things that I have coming up, as well as sign up to my email list at Elizabeth Magical Garden. Subscribe to the vlog channel at Elizabeth Magical Garden, as well as subscribe to the podcast for this podcast, which is Elizabeth Magical Garden Podcast. Be sure to check out all the links down below, guys. Stay blessed, stay in peace, and stay empowered. Peace.
Hey guys, leave a comment, a review, preferably 5 stars. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram because what is popping over there. And also check out my YouTube channel to stay connected and see your girl's lovely face. Guys, I love you so much. Keep on pushing, and I'll definitely speak to you soon. Be blessed.